Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, out to our final match of the day here in the ICC Classic Tournament. It will be your ICC Indians taking on Southern Union State, the Bisons. I believe they're about an hour north of Birmingham is where they're located. They come in with a record of 2-5. This will be their second match of the day, the one and only match of the afternoon here for the Indians. So we do appreciate everyone that's tuned in all week here. As earlier today, our first two matches, it was St. Louis picking up a pair of wins. They beat Gadsden 3-0, and then they also beat Southern Union, we're about to see take the floor. They beat them as well 3-0. So ICC, they won two matches yesterday. They defeated St. Louis in 4-1 fashion, and then finished off the night with a 3-1 win over Gadsden. And so the Indians trying to go 3-0 here and protect their own home floor in the ICC Northwest crossover volleyball tournament here. ICC will be on the right side of your screen. Raphael Henry not here this afternoon. He's spending some time with his family. So we'll have this view for us the entire evening here. Southern Union, they're in the blue on the left side of the court. Good crowd out here on a Saturday. As we await this First American National Bank opening serve here, it'll be coming from Ann Margaret Keener of Southern Union. Goes to the right side. That's going to be Gonzalez who takes it. They send it forward. And the ball goes into the net, so the first point of the afternoon will belong to the Bisons. Keener will be back to serve once again here. Sends it over to the right side. Gonzalez had to dig that one up. Cranford had her shot blocked, and a big-time block there, and a strong start to the contest here for the Bisons, as that was Raiden Gelino with the block and the point for Southern Union State. And Margaret Keener back to serve. This one goes over the top. Taylor waits for it. Now they send it back to Cranford. Cranford goes over the middle and gets the point for the Indians. Well, Cranford had an outstanding night last night for the Indians. And she's hoping to carry over that play again today. 2-1 now is the score. Cranford served to the right side, handled by the Bisons. Now they set up the attack on the right side and hammer home. That was Kalion Lamar with the point there, and 3-1 now is the lead. Well, that was going to be the question for the Indians. After two very hard-fought, emotional wins last night, how would they come out today? And right now they're trailing in this one 3-1. Cranford accepts the serve, up to Thornell, now goes to the right side. That's Johnson. Johnson is too strong, and the point goes to the Bisons. Now that was points that were falling in for the Indians last night. Early on here in this one, not so much being able to get those to go. 4-1 now is the score in the opening set. ICC and Southern Union State. Taylor with authority hammers that one home. And ICC now cuts the lead in half, 4-2. So this will be Gonzalez back to serve. Sends this one over the middle. Trouble handling it. Johnson sent it back over. Now ICC sets it up. Thornell over the middle to Newsom. Newsom's shot dug up that time by Keener. Now they go back over the middle. Cranford ready for it. Sets up Thornell. Thornell, quick shot over the middle. Good job there by Laura Lee Keener to keep it alive. And now this one being batted back and forth. And the combination of Taylor and Newsom gets the point. And ICC now has climbed out of a three-point hole and made it a one-point contest. 4-3 here in the opening set. Southern Union with it. Gonzalez saves that one. Thornell sets it up to Johnson on the left side. Deflected away. Southern Union keeps it alive. Tries to go over the top with it, and the point to Southern Union. Gagliano able just to power that one through there. Had just enough strength to get it through that front line, and it's now 5-3 Bison. So Gagliano now will go back to serve. Near side, that was Johnson. Now they set it up over the middle. Newsom hammers it home. Well, I tell you what, you look back from freshman year to sophomore year, Lamaya Newsom might be one of the more improved players on this ICC team. She's played with a lot more confidence than she had in her freshman season, and she has been tough to handle up around the net all season long for the Indians. There's a serve and an ace. Hitchcock comes in and gets points right away, and we're tied now at 5. That's Lydia Hitchcock, who will now step back and serve once again. Jumps into this one, goes to the right side. Bison's ready for it on the attack. They're going to go deep, and ICC takes their first lead of the set here, 6-5. Good job by the Indians, kind of weathering that storm here to start the match. They fell behind by 3, didn't panic. Has been able to come back now and take this 1-point advantage. Bison's with it, left side, trying to go long. Does it stay in? Yes, it does. Beautiful shot there. I believe that might have been number 16, Thomas, coming in with the kill for the Bisons. We're tied at 6. This will be Marissa Hunt stepping back to serve this one. A little running hop serve. And the Indians struggle with it, but Gonzalez able to get it over. Now they go back left side on the attack. It's out, and the point to the Indians. Good decision there. That was a tough decision, but the right decision made by Hitchcock, as that one was able to go out of bounds just by inches. And we've got a substitution coming in here for ICC. This is London Bacaris. This substitution being brought to you by the ICC Alumni Association. Find out how you can join the Alumni Association and support ICC by visiting iccms.edu/alumni. That's iccms.edu/alumni. Ball goes into the net. ICC takes an 8-6 lead now. Bacaris will still serve near side of the floor. Crosses it over. Accepted that time by Jones. And struggling to get it over. They just do. Thornell's going to try to set up Newsom. Her shot was hammered. And are they going to say it goes out of bounds, or was it touched by ICC? They're going to say it was deflected by ICC. And the point will go the way of the Bisons. 8-7 now is the score. This is Mckenzie Ivey serving this one. Gonzalez takes it. Thornell wants to go backside to Newsom. Newsom shot hammered, but able to be handled that time by Laura Lee Keener. Newsom blocks that one, then sends it home. Nice job staying with it that time by Lamaya. Not an easy play. She basically, as soon as she jumped, landed, had to jump right back, spring right back up on one foot to be able to find the point, and did so, and ICC now leads it by 2. Newsom will go back to serve this one away for the Indians. Goes with a sharp serve to the left side. Now they try to go on the right side with the attack. Newsom is there. Thornell with it, skips it over to Cranford. Cranford sends it to the back line. Keener was waiting on it. That shot's going to deep, out of bounds, and the point will go to the Indians. The Bisons wanted to say it was deflected, but the referees do not agree. And so now ICC, they take the largest lead of the afternoon, matching the largest lead of the Bisons now at 3. Newsom serve left side. Keener's got to get him over and just can't quite find it in there. And ICC now starting to separate themselves a little bit more. And a timeout taken here by Southern Union. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife, bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
And welcome back out of the timeout. ICC with an 11-7 advantage. They trailed as much as 3 early on. As that one's going to be hit and drop in there for another ace for the Indians. And ICC, as I said, has settled down nicely after a little bit of a rocky start. Able to build the lead now out to 12-7. This is going to be Newsom set to serve one more time. Tries to go right corner. Back-to-back aces for the Indians and Newsom. We were talking about it. Her being one of probably the most improved player this season, and she is looking sharp this afternoon. This time wants to switch sides from which she serves from. It's going to go cross to the left. This one popped up, struggled to handle it. The Bison trying to chase it down. They do get it over on the third touch. Thornell's with it now. He's going to set it over. This is going to be Cranford with the kill. Mary Leslie continued to play at a high level as well. ICC has looked impressive here in this crossover tournament. Trying to go 3-0, and they're out to a quick 7-point advantage. As this one's blocked and just couldn't quite get it over the net. And a good break there for the Bisons, as that's going to allow them to stop a little bit of the bleeding and jump right back into this thing. It's going to be Laura Lee Keener, the sophomore out of Florence, Alabama, that will step into this serve. A line drive rocket of a serve handled by Angie, and she'll eventually get it over. And Keener couldn't quite get underneath it, and that's going to be a point to the Indians. Well, I tell you what, that was a laser of a serve by Laura Lee Keener. Great job by Angie Gonzalez to dig it up to keep it alive and eventually get the point as well. Substitution into the match here. This is going to be Zakiyah Taylor in for the Indians. This substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Blocked, and the point will eventually go over for the Indians. And now ICC extends their lead to 8, 16-8. And Thornell will step back to serve here for ICC. Shot handled over the middle. And then they just get it across. Great hustle on the part of Gagliano to keep that one alive. Point is in there, though. Cranford finishes with authority. So Thornell will get set to serve one more time here for the Indians. They lead at 17-8. This one being bounced around. Sent across court. Gonzalez waits for it. Thornell gets it, leaves it off to Taylor. Taylor tries to power it through the block. It's handled there by the Bisons. Bisons got to get it over. They do. Now they go backside to Cranford. Her shot accepted. And the Bisons do a great job of gathering themselves and keeping it across. Ray's shot was blocked. Gonzalez keeps it alive. Out wide they go to Cranford. Cranford's shot handled there by the Bisons. The Bisons run into each other, but they get it over. Thornell with it now. Goes out wide to Taylor. Taylor, soft touch. Oh, what a play there by Hunt of the Bisons. And Taylor finishes it off. What a rally between both teams. The Indians eventually come away with the point, as that was just impressive. Great effort. As now this will be Thornell to step into the serve here. Taken there by Wiggins. ICC quickly gets it right back across. Now Thornell with it, drops it backside to Cranford. The Bisons waiting for it. Goes to the left side, but wide in the point to the Indians. We have a substitution coming in here for the Bison. This is going to be number 5, Hayley Lewis, into the contest. This substitution being brought to you by one of our newest sponsors, Max Homes of Fulton, a proud sponsor of ICC, ICC Athletics, and Itawamba County. As Taylor tries to get that one. Great job by Lewis, who just came into the contest, to come in and contribute right away. And now makes it a 19-9 score. And so it'll be a serve here by Ann Margaret Keener, where you got number 1, the libero, wearing the yellow. That's Laura Lee Keener. And Margaret Keener is wearing number 2, who just served it there for the Bisons. And Taylor with power down the line and gets it in the for the point, and ICC now leads at 20-19. Matching their largest lead of the contest at 11. Substitutions in here. And back to serve, this is going to be number 5, Kate Nakagawa. Nakagawa sends the serve to the right side and just couldn't find it that time as it goes out of bounds on the return, and the point goes to the Indians. I think there's a little miscommunication that time as Lamar stepped out of the way of it instead of going for the ball, and the Indians catch the break. Now Lamar wants to fire. Nakagawa is there for it. They send it to the right side to Johnson. Oh, break for the Indians. That ball was out of bounds, but they played it, and then they come back and get the kill. Impressive strike there by Lamar. Makes it a 21-10 contest. Back in here for the Bison is number 37, Mckenzie Ivey. This is Lewis sending the serve to the left side. Johnson couldn't handle it, and the point goes to the Bison. So the Bison not going quietly here in the first set as they've trailed as much as 11. Now cut it to 10 here, 21-11. Same serve, low this time. Indians dig it up. Ray goes for it on the right side. Keener accepts it. Now she's going to send it across. Nakagawa has it. Thornell over the middle. Taylor goes with a soft touch and gets the point. Smart play by Taylor that time. Recognized that they had 2 blockers set up perfectly for her shot, just with the easy touch over the top, and got the point. This will be Angie Gonzalez back to serve here for the Indians. Sends this one to the right side. No problem with it that time as they try to go across the middle. Nakagawa gets it back, sends it out wide. That's Johnson. Johnson's shot dug up that time by Keener. Going to the backside. Nakagawa waiting for it. Thornell wants to go to Newsome, and she smokes it through. Lamaya continuing to look sharp here in the opening set. ICC takes a 23-11 lead here. Angie sends this one accepted there by the Bison. Try to go deep with it. Nakagawa was ready for it. They go left side, and Johnson sends it into the net, and the point will go the way of the Bison. So Gagliano will get set to serve this one. Sends it to Gonzalez. And just a little miscommunication between Thornell and Taylor that time on who was going for the ball as it goes out of bounds. And the break goes the way of Southern Union. The Bison send this one ahead. Johnson with it. Thornell now wants to give it back to Johnson. She tries to go to the right side on the attack. Nothing there. Looking for the kill over the middle. Great dig that time by Thornell. Nakagawa trying to set up Taylor. Taylor gets it across on the third touch. Now they go left side. Is it in? And they say it was. Took them a little while to decide if they wanted to say it was in or out. And the point goes the way of the Bison. So Gagliano has been a hot hand here serving. Has helped them get on a little bit of a 3-0 run. Nakagawa, her shot through but blocked. And here come the Bison. Or excuse me, they're actually, I'm going to say it didn't get over. It got over, but I believe they put the points on the wrong side. The way it goes, it says 24-14. ICC, and a nice kill there. Just found the open spot on the floor as that was Thomas. Thomas coming in and getting the point for the Bison. Into the contest now is Marissa Hunt. She will step back to serve this one. Roughly, or I would say at the middle, left middle if you will, is where she'll get ready to strike this one. Sends it ahead as Nakagawa couldn't handle it. And that's an ace. Boy, I tell you what, kudos to the Bison. They could have easily kind of just hung their head and moved forward on to the second set, but they are fighting, clawing their way back into this one. Hunt sends this one ahead. That's going to be deep, and that should be the set for the Indians. It is 25-16. ICC wins the opening set. We're going to take a break and come back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Trav!
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com. Ding dong. Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code extra pizza at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza. Little Caesars new crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. Garlic white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the... Yummy! Was I dreaming about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. ICC with a 1-0 lead here over the Bison of Southern Union State. ICC picked up a 25-16 win in the opening set. ICC in the gray working on the right side of the court. The Bisons are in the blue working on the left side. Of course, these are COVID rules. They typically flip-flop sides of the courts, but with COVID going on right now, they keep them all on the same side. So the referee's going through their checks right now, making their substitutions, will both teams here. Remind you, Wednesday we'll be right back here in Fulton for volleyball, and then Thursday night we'll have football here. It'll be on the red channel. Volleyball will be on the blue channel. And then I'll have to check the rest of the schedules this week to see if we have soccer going on. Of course, we were supposed to have soccer last Friday, but it got rained out. Or yesterday, I should say. So it's going to be Thornell that's going to serve this one off to the right side. Bisons go for it. It's going to be deflected out of bounds, and the point will go the way of the Bison. Had Dr. Allen up here for a moment, checking things out, making sure I behave myself is honestly what I think he was doing. As this one's going to be sent away. Harris handles it. Taylor has it, and we'll say a double touch, I'm assuming that time, and 2-0 now is the score in favor of Southern Union. Gonzalez will take the serve. ICC has it. Taylor tries to go over the middle. Great dig that time by Keener, and just couldn't keep it alive that time as ICC gets their first points here in the second set. ICC leads at 1-0. We do have a substitution coming in here. This is Cranford into the contest for ICC. That substitution being brought to you by the Cagle Eye Center of Fulton. Need to get your eyes checked? Give them a call at EYES. That's 862 EYES. That return put into the net there by the Bison. We're tied now at 2. Nakagawa sends the serve over the middle and eventually turns into points for the Indians as they just couldn't quite get the return squared away that time. And 3-2 now as Nakagawa will go back one more time to serve this one. Sends it shallow over the middle, this time handled much better by the Bison as they try to get it over the middle. Looked like she might have swiped it versus hitting it, but the referees did not call a palming in that situation. And we're tied now at 3. Substitution in here for the Bison. This is going to be number 5, Hayley Lewis, into the contest. 3-3 is the score as Ivey sends this serve to the right side, handled by Nakagawa. Newsom gets it, hammers it, but taken there by Keener. Her sister Keener gets into it. Now it's going to get it across. ICC tries to get the quick touch, and they're going to be called a double touch or a lifting as that one kind of caught the Bison by surprise. And we're going to have a substitution coming in here for the Indians. This is Morgan Ray. Give a shout out to Morgan Ray's family who's back home watching. Couldn't make the trip here, so we do appreciate them tuning in here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. As this serve taken by Keener over the middle. And now they're going to fight to get it over. Newsom handles it, swings it out wide. Cranford's going to have to get it across, does so. Just mad scramble for the ball right now on both sides of the court. Taylor goes for the back corner, taken there by Keener. So it goes back and forth. Mad scramble continues here by both sides. Over the middle, Cornell lets it settle. Nakagawa goes to the right side. Taylor wants to go deep with it. Laura Lee Keener cleans it up, and we're going to eventually have the points going the way of the Indians. I didn't see what happened as I looked down to try to catch a name. And look up, and ICC's got a 5-3 advantage. Newsom back to serve again, goes with a soft touch to the right side. Looking for the kill, the block, but couldn't get it over. And the point will go to the way of the Bisons. 5-4 now is the score. Gagliano sends this serve. Gonzalez takes it. Cranford hammers that one, but kept alive there by Wiggins. ICC gets it across. Then go to the backside to Taylor. Taylor's shot blocked, but out of bounds. And the Indians will now take a 6-4 advantage here in the second set. Substitution coming into the match here. This is going to be Lydia Hitchcock into the contest. This substitution being brought to you by the ICC Alumni Association. Serve to the left side, handled by Keener. Her sister Keener comes up and gets it. Hitchcock leaves this one out wide. Cranford tried to go on the cross, just couldn't quite get it over that time, and it's 6-5 Indians. I just want to try to refer to the Keener, I'm assuming sisters, as Laura and Ann going forward. Laura wearing 1, Ann wearing 2. This is Hunt, who is going to send this one. Gonzalez takes the serve. Cornell tries to go with a soft touch over the top. The Bison able to get it going. Cranford hammers it home. It was blocked but out of bounds. It's now 7-5. Bisons go over. Cornell ready for it. Hitchcock sets it up. Nakagawa trying to go cross court. Handled that time by Jones. Jones goes for the kill. Nakagawa able to clean it up. Hitchcock gets it, leaves it back to Vaqueris. Vaqueris just couldn't quite get enough lift on that one. Goes into the net, and the Indians now lead it by 1, 7-6. Substitution in the match here. This is going to be Mckenzie Ivey coming back in for Southern Union. And this will be Hayley Lewis back to serve here. Sends this one across. Gonzalez handles it. Try to go backside. Thornell, yes. 8-6 now is the score after the kill from Thornell. Gonzalez will go back to serve this one. This one going forward, and Thornell couldn't quite get squared around to it, and the point will go the way of the Bison. So 8-7 is the score in favor of ICC. They lead it 1-0 here. That was Laura Lee Keener who sent that one forward. Nakagawa knifes one through and gets the point for the Indians. Nice job there, splitting defenders. Good effort on the part of Carlisle to try to get back in front of it. Just couldn't quite get squared up on it enough. It went out of bounds, and ICC now leads it 9-7. This is Thornell that will step into the serve, goes short on the right side, handled easily by the Bison. Tried to hammer it down the line, but Thornell was there for it. Taylor with the kill. Z saw the open spot on the floor, did not hesitate pulling the trigger on that one. It's now 10-7 ICC. Their largest lead here. That one dug up nicely there by Thornell. They leave it to the backside to Nakagawa. Nakagawa tries to go deep, just a little too deep. And the Bison will keep it a 2-point contest. You've got Ann Margaret Keener coming into the contest along with Kaylin Lamar in here for the Bison. That substitution being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. John Herod and all the folks at the Bank of Okolona proud to sponsor ICC Athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. Thornell just saw an open spot on the floor, simply swiped it over there, and the Bison weren't ready for it. So Nakagawa will go back to serve. She's on the right center portion of the floor. She'll run and take a little hop into that serve. Line drive serve handled by the Bison, but couldn't get it across on the third touch. A little miscommunication between Lamar and Carlisle on who to go for that one. And ICC will take advantage of the miscue and take a 12-8 advantage now here in the second set. Nakagawa will serve again. This time just didn't quite get enough lift. Normally a jumping serve. Didn't take his jump that time and put it into the net. It's now 12-9 in favor of the Indians. Mckenzie Ivey will drop back and send this one on its way. Angie will handle it. Over the middle they go. Taylor looking for the kill over the middle. Handled that time by Keener. Now they go back to the outside, left side on the attack, and it's going to go out of bounds, but last touch by the Indians. Hammered home that time as Newsom got up, just couldn't quite put that one away. And it's now 12-10 in favor of the Indians. And Ivy will go back to serve again, this time coming towards the middle of the court. And had just enough topspin on that one to get it through, and Gonzalez couldn't handle it. And now here come the Bisons marching back in this one, trailing it as much as 3 now. A chance to tie it up with a point here. Ivy goes soft touch left side. Cranford was ready for it. Newsom, yes. She just elevated, hung up there a second, and let the defense kind of start their motion down. Gets that kill and pushes the lead back out to 2 for the Indians. Hannah McNeese enters the contest along with Morgan Ray. McNeese will step back to serve from the left side of the floor. McNeese sends that one over the middle. And the point put home there by the Bison. Tough decision to make there, as it looked like it was going to go out for a second, but had just enough topspin on it to find its way in that back corner and make it a 13-12 contest now. Taylor sets it up. Now we'll get it back from Thornell. Taylor, yes, goes cross court with a powerful kill. And the lead now goes back to 2 for the Indians, and Taylor will stay in for the serve. She's going to be coming just about dead center when she comes back into your screen here. This ball popped up. And then just couldn't quite get any forward motion on the ball that time, could the Bison. As Thornell went with a quick touch and eventually mishandled by the Bison, and ICC gets the point. The lead matching the largest here in the second set at 3. It's 15-12. Taylor will go back to serve again. Again, takes a start from deep and serves on the jumping serve over the middle. And that's going to be a violation, a net violation on the Bison. And ICC now takes the largest lead of the second set at 4, 16-12. Taylor serve. It was a short one that time, but the Bisons are able to dig it up. Gonzalez takes it back, sets it up. They go to the right side. That's going to be Cranford. Yes! Too much power for Cranford as that one couldn't be handled that time by the Bison, as she just blistered that one. And ICC now with a 17-12 advantage here in the second set. They're up 1-0. Taylor goes to the left side on the serve, and this is going to turn into an ace. Went for the back corner. Had a lot of topspin on that one. Nothing that the Bison could do to handle it, and they need a timeout, see if they can stop some of the bleeding here. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them and be back with more. ICC leads at 18-12.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back. The Indians break out of the timeout pretty quickly. Southern Union still over there right now. They trail at 18-12. They were down as much as 3. Came back to make it a 1-point contest. It was 13-12, and now ICC on a 5-0 run here. And so Taylor, who's had the hot hand serving here for the Indians to help them build this lead, will stay in serving here from the left side. This one sent to that back corner once again where she just got her ace. This ball sent ahead, deflected, and good timeout by Southern Union to kind of gather themselves as Kelsey Thomas comes away with the kill. Substitutions in here for the Indians. You're going to have Lydia Hitchcock coming back in along with Johnson. And we're going to have multiple substitutions getting set to come in here. This is going to be number 4, Hunt, in for the Bisons. Now ICC will be able to get Hitchcock and Johnson into the contest here. It's 18-13 ICC with the lead, leading 1-0. Trying to get everything squared away as they get the substitutions in here. The Bison's set to serve. That's Hunt sending it. Nakagawa will take it. Hitchcock leaves it back to Cranford. Cranford went for the back line just a little too deep, and the point will go the way of the Bison. So Hunt will stay in to serve here for Southern Union. Gonzalez takes it. Sends it out wide. That's Johnson. Going to send it back to Gonzalez, who gets it over on the third touch. Trying to go for the kill, find the open floor. Gonzalez makes the diving effort, couldn't get to it. And the Bison now answering with a little bit of a run of their own here out of that timeout. It's a 3-0 run. They make it an 18-15 contest in favor of the Indians. Hunt sends this one left side, and right idea, just couldn't quite get a solid strike on it. As the ball goes into the net, and the point goes to the Indians. London Bucaris back into the contest here for ICC. Gonzalez sends the serve to the left side. Dug up that time by Keener. Bucaris keeps it alive. Johnson sends it on its way. Keener's going to have to get it over on the third touch. She does. Becerra sets it up to Hitchcock. Hitchcock to Ray. Ray's shot was blocked. ICC, good hustle somehow. Staying that one, keeping that one alive, but then Southern Union cleans it up there as Thomas was able just to get it across quickly before ICC could reset defensively. And they make it a 19-16 contest, still in favor of the Indians. So this will be Lewis in to serve. Taken by Gonzalez, leads it up the floor. Johnson wanted to go with the soft touch. It was blocked, but it goes out of bounds, so ICC will come away with the point either way. Timeout taken by the referee on the far side. He's trying to get something squared away with the scorer's table. And says get the substitutions going here. This will be 13. Carlisle into the contest. Callie Carlisle. Gonzalez sends this one. They want to go left on the attack, and it's going to be touched by the Indians. So it'll be deflected out of bounds, and the point will go the way of the Bison. 2017. ICC won the first set 25-16. The Bison trying to fight their way back into this one and not fall in a 2-0 hole. This is going to be Laura Lee Keener sending the serve, low line drive. Hitchcock runs into the scorer's table trying to keep it alive. Johnson gets it across. And it's going to be in that time. Indians thought it was going to head out, but a good drop as it kind of had a knuckle ball-like flight to it, and it just knifed its way in inches before going out of bounds. And here come the Bison. Trailed as much as 5, has now cut it down to 2. Keener sends this one on the way. Gonzalez handles it. Hitchcock leaves it to Johnson. Johnson gets it over. Bison's ready for it. They try to go right side on the attack. It goes out of bounds, and the point will go to the Indians. They lead it now 21-18. A pair of subs coming in here for ICC. Taylor, along with Thornell, will come into the contest here for the Indians. This substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Follow them on Twitter at ICCBSU. Brother Chris Burrows and company doing a great job over there at the ICCBSU. This one sent by Thornell to the right side, trying to reverse the court, looking to go for the attack on the left. Couldn't quite get set up for it right. Newsom puts that one in there, but blocked. Gagliano gets big, gets strong, and sends it away. And it's 21-19, still in favor of the Indians. And Margaret Keener now will enter to serve here for the Bison. This one's going to be handled by Gonzalez. Cornell gets it back. Nakagawa tries to go opposite court. And blocked, and they're going to surely call that double touch. Yes, they will. And the point will go to the Indians. Substitution in is going to be Cranford. Becerra will step out here for the Indians. As Nakagawa will send this one over the middle. The Bison's ready for it, looking for the attack on the left side. Try to go cross court, too long. Out of bounds, and the point go to the Indians. ICC now starting to smell a little bit of victory here. Trying to go up 2-0 over the Bison here. It's 23-19, but Southern Union has been extremely scrappy here in the second set. Newsom tried to get that one across, couldn't do so. Good dig there by the Bison. And time taken here. Not sure what they're calling here as they're talking this one over. It was stopped well after the fact. So the call was overruled that time. And so basically we'll just do it over here. As Nakagawa will get set to reserve. 24-19 stays your score. Or well, do they give the point to the Indians? Apparently they gave the point to the Indians. They said it was a lifting call. So ICC just a point away from taking the second set here. Didn't really get a signal after they discussed it whether the point was good or not. Gonzalez takes it, leaves it off to Thornell. Thornell out to Cranford. Cranford couldn't get the angle of the attack on the ball, was able to get it across. Shot blocked into the net, and ICC takes the 25-20 win, and they go up 2-0 over the Bison. We're going to take a timeout. Come back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife. Bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for the third set here. ICC takes the first set by the final score of 25-16. They're able to battle their way through and pick up a 25-20 win in that second set. So now for Southern Union, their back is against the wall. They've got to find a way to win this set to keep the match alive. ICC trying to make quick work of their only match this afternoon. Keener will send this one, and it's going to go deep. And they did not say that ICC touched it. So for the first match today, or the first set today, I should say, ICC gets the opening point As Bakaris will check out, and checking in for ICC will be Brooklyn Ward. So Ward will check in, and that is going to be a serve that goes too deep by Johnson. And 1-1 now is the score. So this will be Carlisle in to serve this one away here. She's going to go right side, or excuse me, center of the court. Gonzalez is ready for it. Newsom takes it, looks for the back corner, handled there by the Bison. Now want to go left side on the attack. Johnson couldn't quite get to it enough to get two hands on it, and it will go out of, or excuse me, hit the deck, and the ball will go the way of, or the point. Man, I can't get everything straight here. There we go. The point will go the way of the Bison. They lead it 2-1. So now this is going to be ICC getting ready to go on the attack. That one hammered home by Taylor. The ball blocked. And they're going to call double touch. And the Indians will get the point. We'll have a substitution coming in here. This is going to be Hannah McNeese coming in to serve this one away. McNeese coming from the center. Sends this one to the back, handled there by the Bison. Now they want to go middle attack, and it's going to be in, they say. They thought it was out for a second. The line judge quickly adjusted, pointed the ball, made it in, and a great shot that time by the Bison. They've battled back now to take a 3-2 advantage. ICC leads at 2-0. Third set here, and the Bisons have got to find a way to extend this match. That serve goes into the net, and ICC will get the point. And both teams sending in some substitutions here. Lydia Hitchcock will come in for the Indians. I believe it's Carlisle coming in for the Bison. Hitchcock will serve this one from the right side. Sends it ahead. Handled by the Bisons. Now we want to go right on the attack. And is it in? Yes, it is. Good job there adjusting away from the potential block to go left with the attack. And it finds its way inside the line. 4-3 now is the score for the Bison. This is going to be Marissa Hunt back to send this one on its way. And gets it into the net. And 4-4 now is the score. Well, the Bisons played a match before this one, so you might start seeing fatigue set in here, as the last couple of serves have went into the net for Southern Union. ICC sends in Bakaris. She will come near side and get ready to serve this one. This serve sent on its way. Hitchcock will handle it, drops it up to Thornell. Thornell left it over the middle, as that was Jacqueline Brown trying to go for the kill. First time we've seen Jacqueline Brown into the contest today. Instead it was blocked, and the point goes the way of the Bison. So this will be Ivey. She's going to be serving from that right corner. Goes cross with it, Johnson with it. Sends it over the middle. Now Johnson's going to get it back. Ball deflected. ICC keeps it alive. Gonzalez tries to get over to Brown. She gets it across on the third touch. And then just trying to get that backdoor serve, or excuse me, backdoor send. Couldn't do so. Ball goes into the net, and ICC gets the point. 5-5 now is the score. ICC and Southern Union in the third set. And the point goes to the Indians. Southern Union spinning it around. The ball is going to be sent out of bounds. Last touch by the Bison, and ICC will take a 7-5 advantage now. Gonzalez will step back to serve. And he's serving from the right side. Sends it over the middle. Shallow taken there by Keener. Going to have to get it over in a hurry. Thornell sees it, kills it, and gets the point to the Indians. Timeout on the floor as ICC leads it. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com.
Ding dong.
Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code EXTRAPIZZA at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Little Caesars new crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty.
Garlic white sauce.
Here comes the bite. Here comes the...
Yummy!
Was I dreaming about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Why didn't you answer your phone?
You're not gonna believe what just... You bought a Coca-Cola with 0 sugar?
Yeah. Why?
Come on, it has 0 sugar.
Yep. And it's delicious.
I don't believe it.
Just try something new. You'll love it.
This does taste great.
And welcome back out of the timeout. ICC with an 8-5 advantage. Southern Union taking the timeout. They've been able to go on a little bit of a run each time they've taken a timeout, as there's a great dig. Good hustle on the part of number 8, Wiggins, that time. That one's sent and kept alive there by the Bison. But yeah, coming off that thought, as Newsom tries to hammer it home, the Bison have come out well each time on timeouts, and that time it was blocked. Newsom comes away with the point, and ICC takes a 9-5 advantage. So one of the few times that ICC's been able to come out of the points when the Bison take the timeout. Now Gonzalez sends it forward. Awkward return that time. Now Keener's going to get it across. Gonzalez waited for it. Thornell goes back corner, and it's there. Good decision that time by Thornell to recognize the defense cheating up. Went deep with it, got the point, and ICC now with their largest lead here in the third set at 5. Gonzalez goes over the middle. Keener ready for it. Now they want to go right side on the attack. Sends it over the middle. Gonzalez was there. Now they send it over. That's going to be Johnson looking for the back corner. Nothing doing as Wiggins able to get it. Shot's going to be blocked. Kept alive. ICC keeps it alive but couldn't do anything with it there. Good hustle on the part of the Indians. Just couldn't quite get that one to go home. Point go the way of the Bisons. Credit the Bisons with the hustle on the other end to be able to come away with the point. 10-6 now is the score. ICC with the lead. They're leading 2-0. Keener steps into this serve. Hitchcock takes it. Johnson eventually gets it. They're going to call illegal touch on the Indians. And the point will go the way of the Bison. So the Bison getting on a little bit of a run here as they trail it by 3. Trailed as much as 5 in this one. This ball bouncing around, eventually finds its way to the left side. Dug there. Now Johnson, yes! Nice kill by Johnson going across that front line. Found the empty spot on the defense, and ICC now takes an 11-7 advantage. That is going to be Hitchcock checking out. Checking in is going to be Zakiyah Taylor. This substitution being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. Trying to go over the top of the defense. Pekaris was ready for it. They go to Taylor. Taylor, soft touch, yes! Smart decision by Taylor. Recognized the defense were back on their heel on that left line. Was able to get the lift and get the point. And it's 12-7 now, ICC. So this will be Thornell, who's going to step back into the serve. Goes into the middle of the court. Now they want to go right side on the attack over the middle. Taylor was ready for it. Thornell now goes backside. Johnson had it tipped, but kept alive there by Keener. And that one's going to go over. Got just enough of the net to find its way tracked over, and the point going the way of the Bison. So 12-8 now is the score in favor of the Indians. Bisons trying to battle their way back into this one. They trail it 2-0. Keener sends this one ahead. Gonzalez struggled to get it for a second. Now we'll send it back into play on the third touch. Shot blocked. Still alive by the Indians. Johnson gets it across. Pekaris has it. Gonzalez now sets it over the middle. Newsom wanted to get it, and now the ball kept alive again. Great play on this mad volley by both squads. Taylor had her shot blocked. And eventually the point goes the way of the Bison. Wow. Just all the extra effort from both squads trying to keep that one alive. And the point eventually finds the way of the Bison. It's now 12-9 in favor of the Indians here in the third set. Keener goes left side on the serve. Taylor ready for it. Newsom over the top. Bison's able to get to it. Now we'll go on the right side on the attack. Blocked. As that was number 14, Johnson and Newsom combining for the block there. And ICC now up 13-9. So this will be Johnson going back to serve. She's going to switch to the left side. She'll step into your screen momentarily. Right-handed serve, sent on its way. And just too deep. And the point will go the way of the Bison there. It's now 13-10. Good idea, but just a little too strong from Johnson that time. This one's going to be sent deep. Gonzalez handles it. Thornell wants to go backside to Newsom. Newsom able to get the kill. That substitution coming in here for both teams. Brown will re-enter here for the Indians. Newsom will go back to serve from the middle of the floor. She sends it to the right side. It's handled there by the Bison. Taylor had it, or had the block for a second, but it was handled. And this time Thornell gets it across. Dug by Newsom. Now they go out wide to Ward. Ward. And it's going to be a net violation. The ICC now matching their largest lead of the afternoon at 5 here in the third set, 15-10. Newsom back to serve once again. Middle of the floor. She can go soft touch to the right side. Bison's ready for it. Looking for the kill. Thornell was there. Johnson keeps it alive, but couldn't get to it. Was Taylor as it goes out of bounds, and the point will go the way of the Bison. Gonzalez will come back into the match here for the Indians. This substitution being brought to you by your friends at Kegel Eye Center. This one popped up. Gonzalez able to get it back. Taylor going to get it across in a hurry here. And Doug there. Gonzalez has it. Taylor, yes! Finishes it on the back line. And 16-11 now is the score in favor of the Indians. And Taylor will go back to serve this one. She's on the near side of the floor. Taylor just couldn't quite get a hand on that one as the service error goes the way and the point to the Bison. Hitchcock will check in. Taylor will check out. And this is going to be Hunt coming in to serve here. Sends this one forward. Thornell tried the quick touch, but a good hustle that time by Jones to be ready for it. And the point eventually goes the way of the Bison. And here comes the Bison, not going away quietly here yet again. Trailed as much as 5 now, cuts the lead to 3. Hunt with it. She wants to go right side, but it goes out of bounds. Good decision that time by Hitchcock to not make an effort on that one, as she couldn't get solid contact on it. It goes out of bounds. Indians get the point, and Baccaris will check in here to serve from the left side. So Baccaris was going to send this one to the right side. Handled there. Now they want to try to go cross court on the attack. Hitchcock handled it. Johnson looks for the back corner. Bison's able to get to it. Now trying to go to the top. Baccaris with it. Gets it to Hitchcock. Leaves it back to Baccaris. She gets it over on the left side of the floor. Over the middle, Baccaris with the dig. Thornell sets it over the middle. Brown sends it across, and the Bison can't handle it. And Brown gets the point in ICC. Lead back to 5 now. So 18-13 is the score. Indians trying to take this one in straight sets. Becerra sends it to the right side. That one quickly on top of the Indians. Becerra couldn't get to it in time after the deflection by Gonzalez, and the point will go the way of the Bison. Substitution in here for the Bison. This is going to be number 5, Hayley Lewis, coming into the contest. Back to serve is going to be Mckenzie Ivey. Ivey sends this one. Gonzalez will handle it. Leaves it up to Thornell. Thornell to Johnson. Johnson tries to go back line. Hammers it, but the Bison are there. Got to get it across on this third touch. They do. Johnson ready for it. Thornell gets it. Leaves it back to Hitchcock. Hitchcock sends it forward. Ivey was ready for it. Now they go right side on the attack. And illegal touch called on the Bison. The Bison faithful not agreeing with that call. They've had a good little crew come out today as well to support their squad. As this one sent across, Cornell tries to get the quick over, and they look to put it over the net, just couldn't quite get solid footing underneath them that time. And now ICC extends their lead to 6, largest of the afternoon here, and a chance to start putting this one to bed. 2014 ICC with the lead. Gonzalez with the serve. Right side on the attack. They try to get it over, and the net unkind that time as it just wouldn't inch its way over. 21-14 now is the lead for the Indians. This ball sent to the left side. Where the attack goes, it goes deep and out of bounds, and ICC now takes a 22-14 advantage. And Gonzalez will take a stab at this one. Sends it across. A little trouble on the return, but they eventually get it set to Keener. Gonzalez up front. Thornell. And that's going to be the point to the Indian. Thornell just got the quick touch across. The Bisons weren't ready for it. They tried to get it across, but too many touches. And the point will go the way of the Indians. Substitution coming into the match here. As this is going to be Zakiyah Jet into the contest here for the Indians. Hitchcock leaves it out wide to Johnson. Johnson tries to go deep. Keener was there for it. Over the middle they go. And that's going to be hit and sent back over on the third touch. Becerra with it, leaves it to Hitchcock. To Newsome, and it's deflected. Last touch by the Bison, and ICC takes the 24-14 advantage. So Gonzalez for match point sends that one forward. The Indians have it, bouncing around. They do get it over on the third touch. Becerra sets it forward. Hitchcock with it, leaves it back, and Jet couldn't quite get it across. And the point will go the way of the Bison. Match point in favor of the Indians here as Keener sends this one forward. And the Indians just couldn't handle the serve there as it was a little low and had a slicing motion to it and kind of jammed them up a little bit. 24-16 now is the lead. Nice serve by Keener. Keener with it again and gets back-to-back aces now. Keener's got the hot hand here for the Bison. Has made it a 24-17 contest. India still just 1 point away from taking this one in straight sets. But again, the Bison, they've been scrappy all day. As that one jams up Gonzalez. The Bison are able to get it back now, get it across. Becerra with it, leaves it off to Hitchcock. Hitchcock goes backside. Point is there for the Indians. Jet finishes things off, and ICC wins it in straight sets with the final score of 25-17. We do want to thank everyone that's joined us all week here for the ICC Classic. It's been an extremely busy weekend. We'll see you next week. Remember to visit letsgoicc.com. You can see where our next broadcast will be. Of course, right now we're planning for it to be Wednesday for volleyball, Thursday for football. It'll be homecoming on Thursday. So you'll want to be sure and stick around for that. So for Lee Adams, I'm Adam Gore saying so long from Fulton. Have a great weekend, and as always, roll Tribe.
So when are you going to give me back the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.